Welcome back to the varied world of long shot travel, and today we're visiting one of the most iconic buildings in the whole of Germany. The Westin Hotel is in the Hafen city region of Germany's second city, Hamburg. This hotel is part of the Elbephilharmonie building that includes the most expensive concert theatre ever constructed. This huge slab of glass features a spa, 2 restaurants, a wraparound balcony known as the Plaza, and a lot of cupboards. Join me as we're amazed, confused, ripped off, and act just plain stupid. Pretty unassuming entrance. Those people are queuing for the Plaza. This is where the concierge sits. This isn't the reception. I guess he's off driving one of the customers' Ferraris. I was going to film going up in the lift, but Muscles barged in, so I couldn't do it. Sorry. Obviously, this is the reception, and it's quite nice. Well, I've checked in, and we're on the 11th floor, and let's go and check out the room. See, they've left the curtains shut. Put that in. So we can't quite see the view. Ensuite. It's looking pretty clean. Going for a double-double is good if you've got 2 kids, like we have, because you can all kind of sleep mashed together in one space. Sitting on this chaise lounge is brilliant for if you're going to sit here and look at the views, but more on that in a minute. Let's check out these cupboards, but I warn you, there's quite a lot of them. They seem fond of their cupboards. In here is a kind of thing, which I don't know what that's for. There's a small ironing board, and up here there's a bag. I think it's a laundry bag. Next cupboard. Oh, an iron. I'm not going to stand here ironing while I'm on holiday, although you might. And a robe. Place to put your suitcase when you're emptying it. Come back to the coffee thing in a minute. But more cupboards, and I like the way they put a mirror, look, up there in the top of these cupboards, because then you can see what's at the back that you're never going to use. Who uses all these cupboards? There's a safe. But how many cupboards do you... I'm staying here like a few nights. In the fridge, there's no minibar. We put them in there earlier. No minibar is a bit odd. There you go. More cupboards. Is someone bringing their entire clothes collection or something? What are you going to do with all these cupboards? Then here we have the desk next to the bed. And we've got some notepaddy things and a phone for me to ring the friends I haven't got. Hello, Black. Is Decca there? I remember I used to sit at these desks in hotels when I was a workaholic. It's nice that they've left this magazine here because it gives a lot of information and not all of it is in German. My German is awful, by the way. You can see here they're proud of the hotel. Always like it when hotels give you complimentary water, because I always have some next to my bed at night, and you get these posh glasses with Bismarck etched on the side, and here you've got this QR thing. I've not tried it, but it's supposed to have loads of information about the hotel, and then we've got the spa. Here's all the packages you can have. I think they've admitted the price, probably for a reason. The other thing I've noticed is that they've made the carpet go slightly up the wall, which is, I don't know why I find that satisfying. There are a few marks on the wall, mind you. Now, the reason you're in a hotel in the first place is the bed, obviously, so we've got to do the vital bed test. The standard test for this that they use in the industry is the cool sun, play it cool sun method, which is like this. So. And you know what? It's not bad. It's okay. So the bed, for me personally, is lovely. It's the right sort of hardness, and it's clean. You can see here, look, there's nothing on it at all. It looks pretty much brand new. Not going to be any bed bugs on this. Yeah, it's perfect. To be honest with you, I'm not going to be any help on reviewing coffee machines because I don't like coffee and neither does the wife. We did have one English breakfast tea, which is a minor miracle when you're not in England, to be honest. But no milk, as I mentioned. Kettle, which has been used by us once, to be fair. But it was pretty clean, so that's a plus. And so the moment we've all been waiting for is the view, and it's of the city of Hamburg. We deliberately chose this side. The other side was the river, but it's more industrial. And you can see a panoramic view laid out before you of the city. And below you, you can see where people are queuing for the Plaza. And they feel like tiny little ants you can stand on, which is a little bit weird. The window's made even bigger by the fact that you've got this raised area. The roof is kind of, well, the ceiling is kind of dropped. So the window is made even bigger. Now we're in the bathroom together, which sounds a bit weird, but bear with me. I'm going to show you the shower cubicle. Now, I've noticed that we've got some complimentary soaps down here, and they are white tea with aloe and jasmine, citrus, and rosewood. Basically, they've picked everything that doesn't go together to put in their products, probably left over from Aldi, which is down the road, obviously, with it being in Germany. Why on earth would you want to put that on your head? I have no idea. I have tried it out and it just smells of weirdness, but there you go. It sounds posh, I guess, and that's what a 5-star hotel has to be, so fair enough. Also in here, you've got your shelf for keeping your shampoo and stuff on if you don't feel like covering yourself in white tea. The shower's actually pretty good. It's got the standard rain shower thing, and then you've got your crevice washer jobby. You can see that the toilet is separated from everything else by this frosted glass door, which is actually a really good idea because you can keep everything separate. Someone can be doing their ablutions while you're in the shower or washing their face or whatever. And everything looks pretty clean, I have to say. It looks absolutely sparkling. And the finish is brilliant. There are the odd marks, like here. If I can zoom in on that big mark there. Because the toilet roll holder keeps hitting the wall. But other than that, it's damn near perfect in here. There's this hole for things, women's things, which I don't understand. All the fittings are grower, as you can imagine. We're in Germany, so I used to sell that stuff back in the day. Grower taps on the sink. It's all pretty nice stuff. I noticed there's some towels here that look like they're for the borrowers. I mean, I don't have any idea what these are for. If you do know what they're for, and you think that I should know, then let me know in the comments. The other thing I don't know what it is this dial here. It's like an upside down Christmas tree on it. It makes a funny noise when I turn it. And then, so you can either have it Christmas or anti-Christmas. I don't know what that means. One of them bizarre little things I always look for in hotels is they give you glasses, but they don't give you anything to cover up the glass at night. At home, I drink from a bottle by the bedside, but if you can cover up at night, you don't end up with a load of dust in it in the morning, so that's a nice touch. Unless that's a coaster and I've been doing the wrong thing the whole time. Here's a close-up of the bath, just to prove that it's absolutely sparkling clean. And they've given us even more tea, look. So we were going to go to the restaurant, but it's closed on Sundays and Mondays, so we've ended up in what we thought would be the bar. But when you look at the menu, it's not a bar, it's a pretty posh restaurant, to be honest. So we were expecting burgers and chips, and we've ended up with, squid.
End up with squid. I think we're just going to go for the pasta. But the view is amazing.
Well, they certainly know how to charge in this restaurant. Even the kids' menu is pretty expensive. I'd say it's more than I would pay at home for an adult's menu. Apple juice, €6. Well, I didn't have squid, I had pasta. It was actually really nice. And someone spilt a garden on my pudding. Well, we're all absolutely exhausted after that, so it's good night from us and good night from Hamburg. We'll see you in the morning when we're going to show you around the city a little bit. Good night. Morning all. At €37 a head, the breakfast had better be good, and it does look good to be fair. Look at all these rolls we've got here. And the juices. There's a lot of fruit if you're feeling healthy, and I guess you could easily take this with you. And then there's these pastries, and so one of these is, I can't remember which one it is a German traditional pastry. Over here we've got a lot of cold meats, more fruit and yogurt, nuts, and then overnight oats. Everyone goes mad about these oats. It's got a lot of selection. Check out the honey. And then underneath the honey, you've got all these different jams and different honeys. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Okay, so this is where you can have your own bespoke omelette made up from a list of ingredients. And I have to say, having tried it yesterday, this bacon is incredible. And this is my bespoke omelette. Quick cuppa and then we're off to the gardens. During the day we visited the Planten and Blomen, which is a free garden in the middle of Hamburg and is overlooked by the Heinrich Hertz radio tower. Well, it's evening here in Hamburg, so I'm going to go off to the Miniatur world, which is just behind me there. It's only a few minutes from the hotel. Well, the walk back through Hafen City from Miniature Wonderland takes about 10 minutes and it's amazing. Well, we're back at the hotel now, and I have to say that Miniature Wonderland is one of the best things I've ever seen, and I'm not just saying that, it was absolutely brilliant, and it's open till 1 in the morning. Well, I've just had a shower and, well, I feel violated because I used this crevice cruncher thing in the name of science, and I'll tell you what, it's lethal. So, I was almost hospitalised, and I'm not sure I'll be able to walk for the rest of the video. Oh, yeah! Morning! Just found this white line in the river, and I have no idea what it is. And now it's multiplied. It's like I've discovered the Elb nest monster. Anyway, off to the spa now, I think. Okay, we've come down to the spa. And let's go and have a look at the pool while it's empty. See, there's one of the two showers. that you're supposed to use before you get in. No one ever uses them showers. I do because I wear hair gel, as you can tell from my stupid quiff. There's no one in the pool. And got a lovely little seating area here. And the pool's got two big beams in the middle, which I actually quite like the look of. And let's go and have a look at some of the areas that no one ever uses. Firstly, we've got the area for if you want to pump some iron. As you can see, it's teeming with life. It's got a nice view out on the balcony. And then if you want a towel in a fridge, this is the place to come. And this always reminds me of that music track by OK Go, that music video. I love the way they've named all the fish, and they've given the fishes towels, which I find quite funny. Right, let's go get changed. I hate to disappoint you, but we're not going to do a full changing scene, but this looks really nice. I love the purple decor. Check out the funky shower room. There's 4 of these cubicles, and they've all got this really cool sort of spacey purple, and the tiles are really funky. All sparkly look. And then they've given us more of these Aldi sort of reject things. So if you want to rub cream into your eyes, this is the place to buy. And they've got all sorts of lotions and potions here. I have no idea if any of them actually work. Now I promise you there is a sauna here and it's huge, but I can't film in there because it's like being in a butcher's shop. Okay, so after all that exertion, it's time for a drink. I've ordered a cocktail for €19 and it's 90% ice cube and 10% drink. Well, to keep my figure, I don't think I'll be touching these cakes, but they look really nice. So I've gone for the vanilla with what look like cornflakes at the bottom. So it's time I showed you the Plaza, and this is like the central hub. Up those stairs is the theatre. And I think there's a shop here somewhere. I think it's just down here. Okay, I've not even been down here yet, and there's a cafe, and here's the shop. So you can buy all sorts of things in the shop, but I don't know what you'd really want. There's all lots of memorabilia for the Elbephilharmonie. There's socks with men on, if you want to buy those. But everything in this hotel is dominated by the view, and I think we should go out on the Plaza. Well, it's a lovely evening, so I thought I'd bring you out to see the Plaza, which is an area where residents and non-residents of the hotel can go. The reason they want to come out here is for the views. Now the Plaza goes right the way round the hotel. On one side is the river, and if we walk round to the other side, it gets quite busy up here at night. That's the hotel lobby, and you'll see that everyone is taking pictures down here They won't be now I'm trying to show you, but everyone takes pictures of the hotel, apart from when I'm looking. It's another entrance to the theatre and the hotel. That's the bar we went in on the first night. And we're back where we started. Well, that draws to a close the stay at the Westin Hotel. What's it like staying in this iconic building? Well, judging from the outside, you'd expect this hotel to deliver, and I would say that it does. We found the hotel clean, the spa was extensive and complimentary. It also offered a wide range of additional treatments, albeit at an additional cost. The hours that children can go into the pool are restricted if you want a little quiet time. And thankfully, going in the sauna or on the gym equipment is optional. Sadly, what isn't optional is recording any pictures or video in the concert theatre. Now on to the staff, and I have to say, every single one of them was excellent. Every interaction that we had with them, they couldn't do enough for you, to be honest with you. Big shout out to Shannon in particular. She was fantastic. They were so helpful. They couldn't spend enough time with you if you needed it. They were proud to work here. Have to say, I thought the food in the hotel was on the expensive side. It was nice, but it was getting quite expensive, especially if you're with a family. And there are pretty good restaurants a stone's throw from the hotel, which is obviously an advantage of staying here. But would I eat in the hotel again? Probably not, especially if you're with a family. So how much did we pay for 4 nights? 2 adults, 2 children to stay at the Westin Hotel in Hamburg. We paid £1,400, which didn't include breakfast. Seems a reasonable price to me for a 5-star hotel. And I love the way that they reflected the shape of the building throughout the hotel in little touches. The design is excellent. The other added bonus is the location of the hotel. Obviously you got the view. To have the view, you need to be in the right location, and everything is in walking distance. Okay, the shopping centre is about half an hour walk, but the actual location is fantastic, and the public transport is really efficient. We've got loads coming up over the next 6 months or so. We've got a trip to Norway. We've got various trips in the UK. So if you could subscribe and all that jazz, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching.